Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're diving into literally the most talked about topic on the planet right now, artificial intelligence. I mean, we hear the phrase constantly, right? But what does it actually mean for you and me? Well, my goal today is to cut through all the crazy jargon, make this super accessible, and show you exactly what AI is, how it works, and why it's becoming, without a doubt, the absolute most important technology of our time. Let's get right into it. Have you ever just stopped and wondered how your smartphone instantly recognizes your face to unlock? Or how YouTube somehow knows exactly what you want to watch next and tease it right up? Or how ChatGPT can spit out incredibly detailed answers to your questions in just a few seconds? Well, the secret behind all of these everyday magic tricks is artificial intelligence, or AI. It's already seamlessly woven into your daily routine. Okay, so here is our roadmap for today. First, everyday AI in action. Then, what exactly is AI? We'll trace the history of AI, break down the 3 types of AI, uncover how machines actually learn, and finally look at the benefits, challenges, and your future. All right, section 1, everyday AI in action. Listen, AI is not just some far-off, futuristic sci-fi concept anymore. When Netflix recommends that absolutely perfect movie for your Friday night, yep, AI is working. When Google Maps recalculates on the fly to suggest the fastest route around a traffic jam, AI is working. When your phone unlocks using just the geometry of your face, you guessed it, AI is working. Even when you are just scrolling through social media and the platform figures out exactly which post to put in your feed, AI is working. It is quite literally everywhere around us, quietly running the show behind our digital screens. Moving on to section 2. What exactly is AI? So if we peel back the curtain, artificial intelligence, at its core, is a branch of computer science. Its entire goal is to enable machines to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. We're talking about things like learning, complex problem solving, understanding language, recognizing images, making decisions, and even creating brand new content. In the simplest terms possible, AI is basically giving machines the ability to think and learn from data. Think of it this way. Imagine teaching a toddler to recognize cats and dogs. You don't hand them a textbook with rigid biological rules, right? No, you just show the kid a bunch of pictures and explain the differences. And after seeing enough examples, they just naturally learn to identify them correctly. Well, AI learns in a very, very similar way. But instead of picture books and classrooms, AI learns from data, mountains of it. The more high-quality data it receives, the better it becomes at whatever task we give it. Which brings us to section 3, the history of AI. Now, a lot of people think this is some brand new invention that just popped out of nowhere yesterday, but the idea actually dates way back to the 1950s. Back then, scientists were already dreaming of creating machines that could imitate human thinking. But they hit a massive bottleneck. The computers back then just weren't powerful enough. Over the decades, though, huge, incredible improvements in computing power, combined with the sudden availability of massive amounts of data, finally allowed AI to explode. And that is exactly what unlocked the present day, where AI is pulling off tasks that those scientists in the 50s would have honestly considered absolutely impossible. Next up, section 4, the 3 types of AI. Okay, it is totally crucial to categorize this so we can separate actual modern reality from Hollywood movies. The first type is narrow AI. This is real today. This is the AI we're currently using all the time. It's designed to perform highly specific tasks. Think voice assistants, recommendation systems, and chatbots. The second type is general AI. Now, this would be an AI capable of performing literally any intellectual task a human can do. But, big asterisk here, notice the status, it does not exist yet. Finally, we have super AI. This is a hypothetical future AI that would completely surpass human intelligence in almost every field. But again, currently, super AI is purely theoretical. So the big takeaway here, don't panic. We are strictly living in the era of narrow AI. All right, section 5. How do machines learn? So how do these systems actually chew through all that data and get smarter? Well, there are 2 core methods here. First is machine learning. This lets computers learn from examples instead of having a programmer explicitly write out every single rule. Like, instead of coding thousands of lines to spot a spam email, we just feed the system a ton of examples of spam and not spam, and the AI figures out the pattern all by itself. Pretty cool, right? Then there's deep learning. This takes things a massive step further by using structures inspired by the actual human brain, called neural networks. These systems can analyze truly mind-boggling amounts of information to recognize super complex patterns. This is the heavy lifting behind advanced tech like image recognition, speech recognition, and those incredibly smart AI chatbots.
And finally, Section 6, Benefits, Challenges, and Your Future.
Let's be real, the tangible benefits of AI are incredible. I mean, it can save us immense amounts of time and drastically improve accuracy across the board. It automates those totally boring, repetitive tasks so we can actually focus our energy on creative work. In healthcare, it's literally assisting doctors in diagnosing diseases. In the classroom, it can personalize education for students, adapting on the fly to how they learn best. It's helping lawyers, teachers, entrepreneurs, and professionals everywhere work so much more efficiently. But, we have to look at the full picture here. There are some very real-world challenges. For one, a lot of people are rightly worried about potential job displacement. Then you've got deep, valid concerns about privacy, not to mention the potential for AI to supercharge the spread of misinformation. Plus, and this is a big one, because AI learns entirely from data, if we train it on poor quality data, it's going to make some pretty significant mistakes. Garbage in, garbage out. That is exactly why focusing on the responsible and ethical use of artificial intelligence is absolutely essential as we move forward. So what does all this mean for you right now? Look, experts agree that AI is going to transform nearly every industry on the planet. But hold on, that doesn't mean AI is just going to suddenly replace everyone. Read this quote. People who know how to use AI effectively may have an advantage over those who do not. That's the secret sauce right there. You don't need to be a hardcore programmer to get the benefits. Whether you're a student, a teacher, a lawyer, or building your own business, learning how AI works and how to use it responsibly, that is your competitive edge for the future. So the question really isn't whether AI will shape our future. The question is, how will you choose to shape AI? Think about it. Anyway, if this explainer helped demystify artificial intelligence for you even a little bit, please smash that like button, share this with a friend who really needs a crash course, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss out. In our next explainer, we are going to dive deep into 5 surprising ways AI is already changing our daily lives. You definitely won't want to miss that. Until then, keep learning, keep exploring the future, and thanks so much for watching.